to me, I can fake treat you my main street, yeah, yeah. And I love the way you let it dress back, you ain't basic, yeah, yeah. Everywhere I go, with pretty faces, cookie faces, yeah, yeah. But I swear they can't come close to you, cause you my bitch, yeah, yeah. It's like what on my neck, what you gon' say about it? I'm fucking with bad boys, they still graze on the pocket. Shorty, I should be so shit on the case, still got the girl. And you just got the first steps, you don't really kill shit, heavy and cool. Yes. I that nigga out of Jersey jumping. Running overtime, but I see million. Oh, I can't believe it, I'm a rich nigga. I ain't never ever been to Michigan. With real from the spot, I made 11 hits. Every time I start the ball, I got inspired. The lights turning on, no electrician. Yeah. Some pussy wet just like a racist. She riding dick, she got a spaceship. I'm going back, I told her take it. Mama told me figures that I faked it. And I made it, yeah, yeah. I'm a criminal, white as hell, plain bitch. I ain't racist, yeah, yeah. Can't move my quadra. Or more cego. Más mi tres o cego. Você me deixa nas nuvens. Amor a primeira vista. Você virou meu artista. Teu beijo é obra-prima. Queimo uma queda, uma cego, mas me fez sossego. Você me deixa nas nuvens, amor à primeira vista. Você virou meu artista, teu beijo é obra-prima. I can show you how to live life, how to get right, have a late night. Pull up on you like a drive back, cause you my type, you what I like. Girls treat me like the prince nigga, cause I'm this nigga, yeah, I can't lie. I ain't tryna go broke again, I had to kiss my cousin for that bitch goodbye. Yeah. What's going on with everybody in the building? What's up? What's up? Who's live in the building? What's good? Soren, I see you with that new red carpet. Ooh. Welcome in. What's going on with everybody? I see y'all in the building. Make some motherfucking noise. Hit the like button. Subscribe to your boy. We on the road to the top. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I've been on my Brazilian funk bag, and I heard this shit. Shout out Plaque Boy Max. I heard this shit. I said, God damn, this shit's cold as fuck. I fuck with this shit. This shit's heavy. What's going on? We in the building. Make some noise. Make some noise. Make some noise. We are here live, full in effect. What's going on? If you are here, say what's up. Say what's up. Say what's up. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We're gonna talk about some heavy game today. You gotta use with your discretion when I talk about this stuff. All right, because it's gonna require for you to, stay on point with a couple of things. What up, baby shortcake? How you feeling? Great to see you. Great to see you. Hell of a name. What's good with everybody? It's your boy All-Star Izzy. We are live, full in effect. How's everybody feeling tonight? Doing okay. It's a beautiful Friday. We got a beautiful weekend ahead of us. Who is in the building? Say what's up. I see y'all in the building. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. We are here. Great to see y'all. Thank you guys for being here. Now listen, we're gonna get into some beautiful convos tonight. Again, you gotta use this with your discretion. Because I'm going to be speaking about how to bring women up to your level. Now, this is going to require attention. This is going to require you to stop thinking with, what you used to think about and shit like that. You gotta listen to what I got to say. You know what I mean? But great to see everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. My name is All-Star Izzy. We're going to have a great show tonight. We're going to have a great show today. There's a potential I'll go late. Actually, I just found this. Someone made sure to tell me to put this on there, so let me do that real quick. My apologies if you guys hear any extra noise in the background. Hold on. Mic check, 1, 2. I think that sounds way better right now. But anyways, what we're going to be doing today is talking about this, but as I like to do in the beginning, I want to say what's up, what's going on with everybody. If you are here right now, don't be afraid. Say hello. Say what's going on. You don't have to be in the bushes. What's up, Landon? Nah, man, I can't do that. That's not really up to what I do. You know what I mean? There's probably other YouTube creators that'll do that, but as far as myself, I don't do all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But hey, shout out to you though. But listen, again, we're gonna get into this momentarily. But for those who are here, make some noise. Say what's up. Don't be afraid to have a conversation. I know there's people in the background that kind of stare around. They want to say something, but they're afraid to say something. But it's all right. You'll be okay. You'll be A-okay. Hold on, I just got a message on my thing. Let me put up my stuff real quick, because this is going to be a call-in show. So I'm going to be allowing people to call in. I want you guys to call in. If you want to call in, of course. But if you're not going to, call in, that's fine too. But we're going to get into this in a moment, momentarily. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for being here. We are live in the building. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let me go to this music real quick. Let me go to this music real quick. Man, Brazilian funk is so good. I love that shit. Like I dead ass just. I mean, wait, I can't play this no more. Why can't I play this? I'm trying to play this shit. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got some music in the background. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. I'm about to pull up the number just for you guys so you guys can call up. But remember to call up. You have to be over 18. You got to be over 18 in order to call in. Okay. That's the only requirement when it comes to this. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and get to this. 18 plus. There we go. You. What's good? What's good? What's good? He said you're Diddy. That's crazy. I thought you was in jail. What's good? What's good? Great to see you, Zoramina. All right, the calling number is right there. We're about to hit into some heavy game. I'm very excited for this topic specifically because this topic, it's gonna either make or break you as an individual. Because I see a lot of men, they go up to a lot of women's levels. They're basically, damn, it's bright as hell. Is it just? It might be my phone. Woo, that show's bright as fuck. But the purpose of this live today is gonna be 7 ways to bring women up to your level. Okay. So again, and a lot of things that I've been experiencing or just observing. Justin, great to see you. I see. Hey, salute to my dog. Justin came in the building. Beautiful icon next to your name. Great to see it. Zormina, you need to get in contact with me. That way I can get a. I remember I told you that I was gonna give you one whenever yours run out. So get in contact with me so I can send you some. So that way you can purchase a membership. So you can be a part of it. I'd love to see that icon next to your name. And plus, you've been an incredible supporter, and I appreciate that. But we're gonna get into this conversation, gentlemen. Damn, bro. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Um, this is gonna be more advanced, okay? Really, this was gonna be like more of a god damn, this shit hit my eyes and shit. This was gonna be more of a in the back end membership only, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this an open thing. I'm gonna make this open for people to know because I want people to understand that there's very small things that men do that no. It's both, but women do small things to bring you to their level. And today we're going to talk about how to bring women to your level. And when I mean your level, I mean your world. I mean where you are. I mean you being the guy, right? Emphasis on the guy. We're not going to we're not going to go to her level. We're not following her rules. One of the biggest things I want you guys to know is something that I'm going to be introducing to you guys later in the future, but I'm going to talk a little bit right now is the troublemakers, okay? Now, hold on. Troublemaker. So I was the other day, right? We're gonna get into the show in a few, but the other day, I came into like this alignment basically, and this is just something that happens often, not with me, but just there's prime examples everywhere. There's the protagonist, the hero of the story, all this stuff like that. But what I'm saying is just that even being authentic, got that, got that. Thank you. Even being an authentic man, being someone who follows to life to the beat of your own drum, like you're following your own pace, you're doing what you want to do, you're going against the rules, you're breaking the rules because you want something different in your life. You're like, okay, I choose this over this. I don't want to listen to society. I'd rather choose my own thinking and everything like that, right? You're on your own path. Let me tell you something. You will always be destined for trouble. And now I'm not wishing nothing bad on you. But here's the thing. The truth in itself is trouble already. A man who's confident is a troublemaker. A man who's authentic is a troublemaker. A man who creates his own rules in a set of rules where everybody plays as is a troublemaker. Now why? Because he's disrupting the system by saying I'm gonna choose my own way. But let's I can talk about examples all of my life, but let's talk about just prime examples like the Hunger Games, Maze Runner, any type of hero, Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist, any type of hero that you can think of, all of them they've all followed things to what they did, even if it was a bit reckless. They followed their instincts, but you know that ultimately led them to doing what they want to do and make sure that they want that for themselves. But that is a troublemaker. It's and the thing is not we're making bad trouble. It's just that when you go in your own lane and you create your own set of rules, you become a troublemaker already. And that's always going to continuously happen. Why? Because people think that you need to follow within some certain rules. Or when it comes into dating and you got your own set of rules, women see that and be like, well, why is he not, coming into me? Like, why is he not following what I gotta say? Why is he not And this is how it occurs because when you follow the beat of your own drum, you are a troublemaker. So I'm introducing this concept as of right now because in the future you will hear me say that a lot more. This is something that I've been doing for a lot of my life. Like I'm telling you, I was young. I'm young. I'm like fucking 4 years old trying to do what I want to do. Like 5 years old, same thing. But it's same thing. Keep going your own way. Now, of course, there's times where we can be stubborn because we can't see everything, right? So we gotta make sure we have a mentor, someone that can oversee what we're doing. That way, so we don't have to keep hitting a roadblock if we're not able to see it ourselves. But we will continuously always be a troublemaker in a great way. There's bad ways of doing it, of course, but there's such thing as good trouble. Always remember that for sure. Batman as well, exactly. Batman as well. James Bond. I'm on the last James Bond right now. Like all those people. But when you really take a look at their character, they're real people who want to follow to the own beat of their drum. And even John Wick himself, they want to follow to the own beat of the drum, but sometimes it may not look like what people think it needs to be morally correct. And I'm not saying be crazy out here and stuff like that. It's just that when you can think for yourself and you follow your own rules, people can see you as a troublemaker. And that caused trouble. So always remember that. Now, let's go ahead and get into the show. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is All Star Izzy. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I open this app up. We do have a call in show today, and you must be over 18 to call. Also, someone did call in 2 days ago, and I do apologize for not answering your phone. Next time, if you do call and it goes straight to voicemail or something like that, please type in the chat and let me know. Thank you for the 7 likes. Let's work our way to 10 likes. If you haven't hit the like already, go ahead and do so. Let's keep going. Let's move this thing to the top. The call in number is 424-850-0077. Shout out 007. Man, James Bond is so good, bro. Like that oh my god, that movie is so good. Like I just love the shit that he does and I love seeing people do their own thing. It's really dope. But okay, hold on. So, excuse me, I have my notes just right here, but now this motherfucker wanna disappear and shit on me. Hold on, give me a second. I apologize. All right, 7 ways to bring women up to your level. Now, this is gonna be advanced, but this is what's gonna help you because I want you to be a troublemaker. All right, contrary to belief, no, be a guy who goes within the rules of the life. No, I want you to be a troublemaker because that creates your own rules. And regardless, like I just said, when you follow life to your own drum, whatever the case is, you end up becoming a troublemaker already. This is what's gonna happen. There's no other way around it. It just is what it is. So, 7 ways to bring women up to your level. I talked about it a little bit as to why I thought about this and why I want for you guys to know this and listen to it and apply this. Listen back to this. Take some time when this is all said and done and listen to things because, yes, there's some things you may know. There's a lot of things you may not know because I will explain why this brings women up to your level. Which one you watching, bro? 007? Is it the Yeah, it's the one with Daniel Craig. That motherfucker stay puckering his lips and shit. He be like, I be like, hold on, bro. I'm gonna have to be James Bond for Halloween next year and shit. Yeah, the one with Daniel Craig is smooth. He is smooth, bro. He a smooth cat with the ladies, man. I love seeing that. The action is so crazy. The conversation, the dialogue in between, even with Skyfall, like the redemption arc, bro. Movies go so crazy, bro. Y'all need to check out James Bond. Anyways, let's get this thing going. Number one, I talked about it last night with my player talk. Stop sweating these bitches. All right. Shout out to YouTube. You know what I mean. Shout out to Neil Mohan, my dog. You already know this education. and entertainment purposes. But yes, it's gonna be stop sweating women. Now, why does this bring women up to your level? The reason this brings women up to your level is because when you stop sweating them, they start to notice. They may not notice that this man has experienced just as much. She can think that, right? Because we can't necessarily read women's mind. I go based off a lot of what women tell me based off of the experiences that I have in real life or some things of that I observe. But a lot of the stuff is really like what I hear in the field. But when you stop sweating women and you don't put too much of importance on them, they start to think, oh shit, my beauty is basically not enough. I need to do more. I need to have a conversation more. I need to do something more. Oh, now I need to talk more. Now I need to converse more. Let me bring out a little bit of more of myself, my personality to him. Let me say this is what this is. Let me get some reciprocation because let me tell y'all, women are not out here really talking to these dudes. Okay, so check me out. He is a great actor. Yeah, Daniel Craig goes crazy, especially his detective movies, Knives Out, and the whole continuation of that is amazing. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you for being here. I see you, 21 people. Let's go ahead and hit this like button and subscribe. Thank you. We got 7, but let's go get the likes up to 10, 15, 20, 30. Let's get to 50. Let's go crazy. Anyways, let's just try to match the viewership with the likes. I'd appreciate that very much. Going forward though is because it's like okay, we're gonna get a little bit adultish here. Okay, a lot of women are pillow princes in the bed. A lot of women just lay there. You know, they're just getting it done to them. I was gonna reenact that. I was like, that's yo pause. But it was like women are just laying there while they're getting fucked, right? They're just having sex, and you know, it could be either meaningless sex or they really want it, but they're just laying there. They're not putting in extra work. So that's essentially what I'm talking about when it comes to a conversation with women because you normally always have guys doing all the work. And now, when I mean all the work, I'm not talking about that initiation. I'm not talking just a conversation reciprocation. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about all the work and oh, what's your name? Oh yeah, your name's Sarah, girl. You know I'm here. What's up with you? Oh, I'm cool. Okay, yeah, you cool. I'm good too. You know I'm warm. I'm not just cool, but I'm feeling better with you. Oh, is that right? Yeah, you know that's right, girl, because you look good. You look fine. You know I want you tonight. Hey, I know you a good looking dime. And then she like, oh, how many girls you tell that to? But you see the reciprocation already. It's like she's used to it, and it's the same action of a pillow princess and a man who is just missionary. But you know what I'm saying? It's basically that. What's going on? What's up, Laura? Great to see you. Or Laura, my apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correct. Thank you guys for being here. Let's get these likes up. I appreciate you. You're more than welcome to subscribe. Be a part of this live, even if you're not engaging, which I do encourage you to gauge. But if you're not, I know I got a lot of secret watchers. And hey, look, I appreciate you. I see you over there. You can get some of this. I mean, you can get some of this game. It's. I mean, it's gonna be here regardless. So you can take your notes now or later. It's whatever. But anyways, most men are the guys who are doing just a missionary while she is just a pillow princess when it comes into real life conversations because they're not reciprocating any energy and women aren't smashing back. Have y'all let me ask y'all, okay? And this is not a rhetorical question. I would love some gentlemen to say something if they're here. No, I know there's gentlemen here, but listen. Have you ever had a woman that smashed you back? I'm already subscribed. I appreciate you. Thank you for being subscribed. You the one. But have you had a woman actually smash you back? Like I'm telling you, and I'm not trying to get too vulgar with it, right? Because we're still, you know what I mean. Shout out to Neil. He told me to be less vulgar. He'll put me in, he'll get me shown and shit like that. But when women are smashing you back, you can tell. There's a real desire, there's a true attraction, and she wants to get it going. She wants to rip your clothes off, bro. You can be in public, she wants to rip it off. She in your ear, she trying to lick up over here and shit. She kiss you on the neck, and you thinking to yourself, damn girl, like we still outside and shit. And she like, I don't care who sees at this point. And it's like, but that's the thing. That the correlation to stop sweating women is brings them up to your level because women have to put in more effort than what they usually put out effort for. They're usually just chilling, bro. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, that's what's up. Oh yeah, for real. Barely looking in your eyes. Oh for real. Oh dope. That's what's up. They get all like how we were talking about last night. They get all stoic and masculine and shit. They're like, Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But that happens because they're they're basically saying you got to reach up to their level. So you got to put in more effort, and if you put in more effort, you're in their level, in their zone already. And why are you in their level or in their zone? Because now you're putting in more work, and she's not reciprocating anything. Firstly, it needs to be a mutual reciprocation in the beginning, and she could potentially end up wanting to explode and want to do more and want to get with you and everything like that. But this is why number one brings women up to your level, because when you stop, you say you're just another person, and yeah, you're attractive, but I want to have a conversation with you. I want to see what's up with you. How you doing? What's going on with you tonight? Right? And she's saying a couple of things. She's gonna reciprocate, but she's gonna have to bring more in the table than just her looks, than just her being pretty. She's gonna have a conversation. She's gonna have to say, she could give you a compliment maybe here and there. Um, she could, she could just reciprocate the energy. All right, and remember the number is 424. Pardon me, let me look at this. I really need to make sure I memorize it. 424-850-0077. You guys are more than welcome to call in, but you must be over 18 to call in. Okay. Number two is going to be initiate conversation. All right. Number two of 7 ways to bring women up to your level is to initiate conversation. Now, why? Because confident men, and you already know, your boy got it written down right here. I'm a nerd. I'll be typing in everything. Initiate conversation because confident men go for what they want, and it signals a difference to her. Now, how does this signal a difference to her? Listen, I don't. I want. If you don't hear anything that I'm saying, I want you to know this one thing that I'm truly saying though. You got to realize that a lot of women, even if they're sexy, they look good, beautiful, whatever, these women do not get approached. And because they don't get approached, they think they probably get more insecure. They're probably thinking they're probably bored of life or whatever the case is. But basically, it's the difference maker is because a man walked up and he's confident. He says, "Hey, what's going on? My name's Isaac. What's your name?" I talked to her. Oh, for real? I was just before I even went on live. I went to this hair store, beauty store. I'm talking to this woman, and I just seen her with a Twilight hoodie, right? I was like, "You team Edward, team Jacob," and then we just started talking about Twilight. It was nothing crazy, but and it was not that I was trying to go after her, but the difference was that I at least created conversation. Now I mean, she was cute, but it wasn't like nothing I really wanted for sure. But anyways, same thing with just initiating conversation. Go up and talk to her. Have a conversation. Guys want to get it too fast. They want to say some things. Unless you got somewhere to be at, that's one thing. But if you don't have nowhere to be at, make sure you have a convo, bro. What do I say? What should I talk about? Talk about your environment. Talk about why you're there. You can even, and this is a little bit too much for those who don't know, but you can even just talk about how beautiful the day is. The day is amazing. I'm great. I'm grateful to be here, and now I have some great company next to me, huh? What do you think? Something as far as that things can go more further than what you think it can by just talking about yourself and your life, what you're doing, because people also want to open up and talk about things too. But initiation conversation brings her up to your level because she said she when she sees a man that talks up and confidently speaks to her and she's attracted to him, she's gonna have to also confidently speak too. She's gonna have to also create conversation as well. Same thing when I was talking about stop sweating women. It's the same thing for number two. You gotta go up and talk to her, right? Because confident men go after what they want. And guess what? If it's not her, and you see another girl that passes by when you're talking to her, then go talk to her, right? Because it's gonna be the same thing. It's bringing it to your level because you go for what you want. You don't passively wait for any opportunities. But this is also an indicator of someone who is willing to do what they want to do, regardless of who's around. Because most people they care about what other people say, judgmental, and people want validation and everything. So when you walk up, you talk, it brings them up to your level, because now they also have to do work. Too many guys think I gotta go and run down on women and like just in general. Oh, let me run down on her. Let me talk to her and everything like that. You don't need to run down on this girl. You just present yourself to her, right? Have a conversation. Let her also talk with you too. Let her reciprocate that energy too, because if she wants what she sees and what she hears, then she's gonna have to show that as well. That's what initiation conversation really means. Is because you're willing to initiate something. So if you initiate it, she's gonna also have to provide something else with it. So it's like being the lead dancer. I bring my hand out, okay? Yeah, and the tango. I talk about this constantly. The tango. I put my hand out. All right. She takes it. Boom. Spin her, twirl her, pull her in. Right. Twirl her, whatever the case is. Put her down. But this is more of a mental and emotional dance of what we're happening. But she has to also be willing to be a part of the dance with me. I'm not just gonna dance alone because it takes two to tango. Ooh, that shit get me fired up. Hold on, let me check my call out just in case. All right, remember, you're more than welcome to call in 424-850. If you have any questions, 0077. Any question, please put a Q in the front. If you are here right now, say what's up, say what's going on. If you passing by, I see you in the building. Thank you for 10 likes. Let's keep hitting the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, let's get into this thing. Now, number 3, okay? Always make the plans, never follow what she creates. Now this oh my god, that's a little harsh. All right, I'm gonna explain why I say what I say. Okay, why this brings women up to your level is because, truthfully, you should always be a man. Wait, is my thing on? It is on. You should always be a man who has intention. What did we just talk about the other day? The one skill that dominates any social setting, you want to be more charismatic and whatever the case is, guess what? You have to be intentional. So that is going to translate to what you do with your time. When you always create a plan for yourself, even if it's spontaneous and fun, but it's still intact with who you are and what you want to do and create in this world, always remember this. Always create a plan of what we're going to do, as in you're the leader. She follows you. All right? She follows you. You do not follow her. You do not listen to her lead. You do not tell her this when she has this. I want to go to the carnival. Oh, but I think we should go to Florida. What's in Florida? Oh, I just think we had a really good time. There's a really good resort. We should go. Hmm. Yeah, she's right. Or going to this restaurant. Yeah, she's right. Or going over here. Yeah, she's right. No, listen. This is okay. This is an important part of being a leader as a man, right? And you have women that want to follow your lead. Emphasis on wanting to follow your lead. You must, and as much as a hassle or challenge you may think it is, you always have to make the plans. You just always have to have a plan going forward. Okay. Now, this not to say that down the line she has some things she wants to introduce you to. You don't have you can be a part of that. That's down the line, like some things, because she would want to include you into. Maybe she knows that you like museums. She knows that you like astronomy. Oh my God, there's this beautiful museum that just opened up, and I think that you would really like that. I think you should. I want us to go over there. You should come. This is a nice spot. And you can still let that occur because she's following into what you like. Shout out to the ladies. Thank you for showing love. I appreciate you. But what it does when always making the plans is because you're leading the situation and not, of course, leading her. But you let's take this back to you, right? You're gonna have to be somebody in life in general that is not just flowing with life itself. You gotta wake up at a certain time, right? Go to the gym at a certain time, eat at a certain time. You want certain stuff. I'm just talking about for you and your schedule, okay? But this makes it will always translate into what you're doing with women. You're not loosely just out here making plans. You're not loosely out here just saying shit just to do shit. You're not trying to spend all day with women. Hey, appreciate that, Gregory. Thank you. Appreciate that. Y'all say, y'all, hey, that's how you get my attention. You can keep insulting me with money. I appreciate that. I'm a money bagger. Gregory, just do me a favor and just take some notes, my friend. Appreciate the money though. Keep it coming, player. Anyways, that's what I like. I think the people who don't fuck with me or who don't like me or my haters, I think they should be sending me money at the same time. That's lit. I appreciate you. You just did something. Anyways, making plans sets up times and things for the future. Hey, I appreciate that. I get that all the time. Elin, I get that all the time. time things into the future. But this is why it's always important to make plans in life, okay? Because you don't want to be the guy who's staying. It's that real. It's that real. You don't want to be the guy who is staying there 5 hours on a date with a woman, thinking that you need to spend all this reckless ass time. First of all, when women sees a guy that is spending all the time, now I'm not gonna say she's not gonna like it because she could like it. She could like it. Shout out to Jay. Hey, shout out to Jay because me and Jay have a live dating Q&A tomorrow, and it's about to go crazy. We have a good time. Jay, what's up? Say what's going on. Y'all say what's up to Jay. Shout out to Jay. You know what I mean? Where's Am? Oh yeah, yeah, my dog Gregory. Hey, yeah. Hey, I fuck with that so heavy, bro. Every time I see somebody hating now, I'm gonna just be like, send me money. If you want to talk, if you want to hate on me and you want me to talk to you, just send me some money. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Facts. We gonna kill it tomorrow. I can't wait. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. So excited. Hell yeah, it's gonna be lit. But again, facts, facts. But again, saying with the making the plans and the whole thing and just sitting around and just, oh my God, we can spend all this time together. We spent like 8 hours. I remember I had a homeboy that told me he spent like 7 hours with a woman. And I was like, damn. He's like, yeah, we didn't smash or nothing. We just chilled. We just doing what we do. Shiloh, I see you in the building, man. How you doing? How you feeling? What's good, bro? He's like, yeah, we were just having a good time. Bro, we really just talked. She's a really cool girl. All right, bro. That shit could have been wrapped up in an hour. But really, I'm not. Yes, as critical as I can be with you being with a woman and spending all that time, I want to be critical on the fact of how you're spending your time carelessly with someone that you just met and that you have nothing going on outside of your dating life. You got to make sure that you have things outside of your dating life because if you don't, you're going to be someone who's going to attach yourself and be clingy to the person that you're speaking to. And if you get into a relationship, you're going to make your identity the relationship. Does that make sense? But that's how a lot of relationships happen because people get too attached into the dating shit. They don't have things going on, and they become the relationship. My mom is kind of mad at me, trying to stay away from her. Well, do you still live with your mother? She thinks I'm being sassy. Well, if you want, Shiloh, you're more than welcome to call in if you like. That's if you like, if you want to talk about that. But in going forward though, the number is 424-850-0077. So you guys are more than welcome to call in. If you got any questions or any disagreements, I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm fine with the opposite line with it. Um, Yo, bro, I had to make a former acquaintance. Uh, no kids, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You live alone? Yeah, I live alone. I'm on my low song. Penthouse views, baby. You know the vibes. Call in, we got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Charlotte, you can call in if you want to. If you want to talk about it, we can get into more of the conversation. Because I'm really just talking about 7 ways to bring women up at this time. So it's up to you. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly, Justin. Exactly. It almost made me throw up. It almost made me throw up. Like that. And I'm see. I'm a dramatic MF, right? But I almost threw up. I was like, yo, this reeks right now. Like, what is this? Like, this shit is reeking with uh, desperateness. It's like reeking with like lack of discipline. Like, there's no. You don't have, bro. It's so important that you got things outside of like dating, bro. Just in general, because women can also smell that. And here's the thing: if women don't have things going on, or if they do have stuff going on, but they know you have nothing going on, this is how they bring you to their level. Because if you're spending reckless and careless time with them, what this is gonna do is she's gonna see that and be like, okay, he has nothing going on. So what I'm gonna do is use him to my benefit, and he's gonna listen to what I say and what I do. You know what I'm saying? I know he has nothing, so I know he will be down. It's like a dog. Like if anyone knows Chainsaw Man, like how Makima is how she uses Denji. It's the same thing. He's a dog. So I'm gonna use it to my benefit, and I'm gonna whatever I do and how I do it, he's gonna do everything that I say because he's gonna make it happen. And you may think, damn, she really wants me. Damn, she's inviting me to different places. No, she just knows that you have no time in life. You probably don't be doing anything, and she knows that you're gonna abide by to what she says, so you get brought to her level. That's why always making plans, having time for your own, and never following into what she says she wants to do makes her follow into your level. And again, it's not about trying to be like a guy who looks like he's busy. And I don't give a damn even if video gaming has to be in your schedule. Let that be in your schedule. Video gaming, talking to bros, going outside to exercise, doing painting, artist, uh, rapping. I don't care. Do that. Trust. Because if you don't and you follow into her plans, you're into her level. You're bringing the whole point of all this is for her to be brought into your level, okay? Because we got to remember, and there's gonna be another show I'm gonna do in the future about, and I've been talking about this, and I'll say it again. Women only come across 3 to 5 rare men in their life, and I'm being generous when I say 3 to 5. It's hardly ever those that much, or and the reason is because the things that I'm saying, most men don't abide by or they don't follow into. And the thing is this is not even about her. This is all about you. This is all about you having time for yourself and not wasting your time. Number two, initiate conversation. Confident men go for what they want. It's not about going after her. It's about saying, I see what I want and I want what I get. Even in life, business, anything, finances, anything like that. I get it, I speak it, I say it, I do it. Number one, stop sweating women. Why is it stop sweating women? Because it comes from a place of lack within yourself. So, but it's not about the women, it's about you. Let's keep going. Number four, quit trying to fill in the gaps of what she's. Excuse me, my apologies. Hold on. Man, this shit made me fired up, bro. Number four, quit trying to fill in the gaps of what she's not saying. In parentheses, I put trying to read her mind. Let her speak. Let her speak up, or she loses you. Now, let me talk about this. Why does this bring a woman up to your level? Because we're stop trying to read women's mind, bro. Now, if you got experience, you know you got game, you out here, you know what's up. You can tell some things, right? You can tell some things, and also too, a lot of things are being said even when it's not actually directly being said. Some things are in between the lines, and that may be a bit too much for some people who don't necessarily know that or who hasn't introspected in their life. Because a lot of the stuff that I know, or when I speak to people or when I'm talking to them and how I can read between the lines, of course, experience. But because I learned a lot about myself, my passive aggressiveness, my bullshit, my lack of directness, I started to learn more about what it means to be direct. And then I can also point out the BS because I pointed out the BS within myself. As within, so without, to shine within, to shine without. But why does this bring a woman up to your level? It's because we're not here trying to pull the words out. Hold on, check me out. We're not here trying to do this to women. We're not doing that. Listen, if you want to have a conversation with a star, right? You want to speak to me. You want to address something. Maybe you feel some type of way. Maybe you really want to say something that you feel. I'm not gonna read your mind. You're gonna say what you want to say. You can tell about certain actions. You can tell about certain things. And I don't care about the whole the love language shit. Oh, I show my love language with gifts though. I show it like this. No, you're gonna communicate with me. But why would they communicate with you? Because you're showing them a level they need to be brought to. You got too many men that are trying to figure out women and read their minds. Have a conversation, you'll figure out anything you need to do. Say what's up, you'll figure out everything you need from right there. You don't need you don't need that like direct clarity of them telling you, I just don't like you. I really do like you. You don't really necessarily need that when it comes to that part, but I'm just saying, stop trying to read their mind. Because contrary to belief, women will communicate what they feel and what they want with the man that they like. And they're bringing it to their level. Because in order to get into this penthouse, baby, you're gonna have to communicate and speak on some shit. You cannot just think that you're gonna fly by with just how good you look and just chilling and shit. No, shorty. Like I said, there's gotta be work. This gotta hey go hang up the posters in my crib. All right, go hang up the shit. I got an event in like 2 weeks. Go pass out some flyers downtown and shit. Come back when you're ready or done. But it's the thing again. It's not about her. It is about you not having to overextend and try to make a woman speak, trying to force a woman to be like, this is what you gotta say, this is what you gotta do. What is it? What is wrong, baby? Can you just tell me what it is? Can you tell me what's on your mind? What's happening? Do you hate me? Do you love me? Do you really like me? This is the whole point. Stop caring about that stuff. Because a woman will say it. And let's say she's not being as communicative and you can tell, then you tell her, hey, listen, I need you to speak up for yourself because going forward, this is not what I'm finna do. I'm not gonna keep asking you. Because if you're not able to communicate, then this is over. 1000%. Like I said, let her speak for herself or speak up or she loses you. There has to be rules and standards that come with the man. It can't be nothing else. It can't be she just comes loosely and just comes in as she is. No. Y'all need some standards and beliefs when it comes to these women. And here's the thing. Women love standards. Women like rules. And as chaotic as they like to be or whatever as free, trust and believe, bro. You ever see women talk about, damn, it's strict in here, but then they like the strictness, and it's not even being strict where I gotta be like the girl that gets less attracted. No, we can have a great time, but once I see you crossing a certain line, it's over, and that's what the strictness is. Because on my end, in my reality, in my penthouse, in my crib, in my life, and where I am, it is a beautiful place. Is there challenges? Yes, but those challenges are beautiful. Is there a peace? Yes, because I value my peace. I value myself. I value what I do with my time. And I value myself enough to know that women are able and capable to communicate. And guess what? Women will communicate. They will say shit word for word. I'm sorry. I apologize for my behavior. I was in the wrong. You're right. I really do like you. I want you so bad. I hate that I gotta tell you this. Come on, bro. It's real. Number 5. And remember, you're more than welcome to call in. The call-in number is 424-850-0077. Once I'm done with this list, I'm going to be out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I got a full day ahead of me. But if you're in the building, let's see some stars and let's get some stars in the chat. Thank you guys for taking your time out. Put some stars in the chat. I appreciate you. Number 5. This is something I've been talking about a lot. Tell her to take your number unless she's working. Okay? Now, I'm going to explain this a little bit further. Tell her to take your number down. You don't it's the only way to ask for her number, right? Because I want you to just say it. It's not, and it's a demand, but it's really like I just say it because this is what I do. I'm not trying to be demanding. I'm not trying to command something. I always tell. I don't ask, I tell. When I'm gonna get that. Am I gonna get that? No, I'm gonna get that. I'm telling. But this is a translation for things that you do. So it's not about a tactic, and it's not a way to make a woman look at you and be like, "Oh my God, he's really flying. Oh my God, he's super assertive. He's assertive. He's really masculine by what he says." That's not what I'm talking about. That shit made me. Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny, man. Hey, shout out to Coach Yo. I caught his live. And he was talking about how a woman ever called you masculine and or like she ever said like how assertive you are, and I started dying laughing because I knew what he meant immediately. What's understood don't need to be said. And see the thing is when I tell you to tell her to take your number, I'm not. It's not so you can be seen as a masculine assertive man. The thing is that assertive men and masculine men already do it. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't ask. I'm not asking because or whatever. And I'm not telling you to say that just so you can be seen away. This is gonna be something that you apply and it's gonna show up assertive and masculine. Because as a man, you will start to know I don't want to just ask for things. Now this does have to be with women. Of course, you gotta have consent and everything that comes with that. Correct. But I'm saying like when a man goes out for what he wants, he doesn't ask for permission. He just does the thing. That is a masculine trait. That is an effortless trait. It just happens. Do I just put my rings on? Do I ask to put, should I put my rings on? I put my rings on. Should I breathe air? I breathe air. But this is what I'm saying. It's not a thing that I ask for permission for. It's something that I do. So this is congruent to what I'm speaking on right now. So the reason why I said unless she's working, because we have to understand that women have lives. Okay? Women are as you still gotta be mannerable in some ways, man. Come on. We can't just like of course, like yeah, be a troublemaker and that shit can work out. Trust it has. I've made it happen a couple of times, but I find it better because I don't want her to get in trouble when she needs to make bread because she needs to be able to buy me a hotel. She need money for that. Nah, I'm fucking around. Anyways, just in those cases where you can tell it's heavy traffic, heavy flow. There's it's super busy in her work area or whatever the case is. You can tell there's some a manager around there. You can ask for her number, but discreetly. Okay, just be like, I'm about to leave. Give me your number. I can tell, there's some cameras or some people around you. And just do it that way. Unless she's like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Then I'm like, okay, well, damn, you don't care about your minds. But whatever the case is, that'd be the only way. And the reason why that brings her to your level, because just as I was saying before, is because it goes really hand in hand with number two. Confident men go after what they want, and you're telling without having to ask. Now women will tell you, even some guys, women and men. Let me just say that, cause shit, whatever. They would tell you you should ask politely. You should be nicer with how you talk to her. I had a woman that came in my chat when I was talking about this. She was like, "Well, you don't have to be so mean about it." Mean? What do you mean mean? Now his okay. This is online, but in real time. Now have I had a yeah? Actually, I've had some pushback before. Like I tell her, yeah, take my number down. How about oh no? How about you take my number down? And I looked at her like, you hard headed, ain't you? Just, listen, bro, I'm so real with these women, but it's so fun. It's like and you know what's so this could be another thing, right? Another thing is cause like I don't take women's. I'm not sweating. Number one, stop sweating these bitches. I don't take them seriously, bro. Like that, like the fact that I can even banter with her like that, and I'm not even pressed by it. I'm not pressed by her being like, "You took my number down. What the hell?" now these the truth hurts. Exactly, yeah, the truth hurts, right? Like shit. Like, okay. Oh, you take my Instagram. You no, how about you take my number? Oh, you take my Snapchat. Wow. Snapchat. Yeah, I'm done dealing with you. I don't okay. That has to be that's gonna be a bonus one, okay? Let me put that in right now. And I'm talking about it right now, a bonus one, right? Because we're still on number five. But a bonus one is if a woman says, she has Snapchat, tell her we not doing Snapchat, we doing straight numbers. Yo, I swear, if a woman I don't care how bad she is, bro. I don't care how much the good conversation is. You either two things. One, you tell her hey, Snapchat days are over, baby. We going some grown shit. Here's my number. All right, we're gonna do that. Or number two, hey, I appreciate you. You have a good one. Until next time. But wait, but why? Where you going? Did she just tell me to take your Snapchat down? What the fuck? I thought it was a 21 plus club. What is this? I'm out of here, man. You need to get out of I need to go. That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's wild. No cap. Anyways, that was number five, okay? Telling her to take your number down really does assist. It helps you because this is gonna teach you to be more assertive. And just to say things. Because people will think that you have to ask because it, being direct or honest is like too harsh. I have this method called smooth assertiveness. Be smooth while you're being assertive. This is something that I developed because there was a time where I was too blunt, right? There's a way to be too blunt. Sometimes you could be too blunt and harsh on some shit. That doesn't take away from you being direct with the message, but polish the directness. Polish the message and say the thing that you need to say, but you don't have to be so like, give me your fucking number. Give me your number. Yeah, give me your number. Take my number down. Hey, do me a favor and take my number down. Smooth assertiveness. Come on, y'all. Get with the program. Stars in the chat, man. Hey, All Star Lifestyle, All Star Isn't We Here. This shit is so beautiful, bro. I feel so good talking about this shit for real. I love this. All right, number 6, okay? This is one of my favorites, all right? Number six is cut the date early if you're not feeling her or if it's boring. Nah, for real, bro. Like, listen, I have fun with this shit, but I'm the all the shit that I'm having fun with is that's drill sergeant. Take my number. You better take my fucking number down. Yo, give me your number. Hey, give me your number. Like, and they got their eyes up and shit. They're like super. Like, give me your number. Like, dude, you wonder why you can. I don't, bro. You can be attractive to a woman, but you're like, bro. Let's bridge the gap of being attractive. Like, let's bridge the gap of being sexy, and also having a swaggy ass mouthpiece, also having a fly ass attitude, also be able to dress fly, but not the clothes don't make me. I make the clothes type of attitude. And I pull up, I present myself. I'm smooth with what I do because it's who I am, what I do. And then plus, I look sexy, I smell good, all that. Let's bridge the gap in between. What's up, Rebel? What's happening? How you feeling? But let's bridge the gap together. There's no separateness when it comes to looks and game. Both require each other. Real shit though. Both require each other. All right. Number six. Let me get into that. Cut the date early if you're not feeling her or if it's boring. Why does this bring her to your level? Because you don't go for just anything. That's a man with standards. That's a man who says, I'm willing to, yeah, I put myself out and yeah, I wanted to have a good time with you. But just because you and I are having a good time does not mean if I don't like this, I'm out of here. And I need to stay here for this full 30 or 45 an hour. Not 2 hours. 2 hours is excessive. Woo! That's excessive. Anyways, but why this brings her up to your level? Because she's gonna say, "Damn, I need to talk a little bit more." I see you, Gil. What's good, bro? I need to speak to her a little bit more. Or, excuse me, I apologize. I need to talk to him. I'm used to boring MFs. I'm used to guys who do all the work for me. I've said this story before. I was on a date with this woman. It was cool. We was chatting back and forth. But I told her, I was like, "Hey, you seem like a nice girl. I'm okay on this. You seem like a nice girl, but I'm okay on this interaction. I feel like we're in an interview." And I told her those words exactly. I haven't done. That was the only time I've ever done it because most of my experiences, even after, were still good. But I cut it off early because I'm not feeling this shit. She's a cute woman. She looked good, small, petite, nice body and shit. Sexy curly ass hair, nice looking lips. Motherfuckers would be like, I need to sit right here. I need to just go with the flow and take what I want. No. I cut that shit loose. And what she do in return? She reached out again. Cause she reached out, but I seen her again at the same spot that I go to. And we talked about it, but she was just like, she was nervous, whatever, so much loud music. She was like, but I didn't expect that from you, whatever the case is. And she started to become a lot more open. She started to be like, "Oh, I want you more," or like this and that. She started to show more reciprocation. She started to bring more conversation. She started to speak more. She started to show more desire and all that stuff. And it was there when we first talked, but I don't like if I'm bored, I'm out. But you gotta realize this because if you're not feeling something for yourself as an individual, as a man, let it go. Why? Because you should also be able to cut things off if you don't want it. Don't let it just be the women and oh my god, women are just so ruthless and cold. You can be ruthless and cold, but it's not about being ruthless or cold to just do it to do it. It's about you saying, I'm going to do this because this does not serve me for what I want. And you have every right to do that. Don't do it because she's not out here jumping herself through the table. Don't do it because she's not out here just putting her hand on your thigh already and trying to jack you off in the fucking restaurant and shit. Don't do none of that. Shout out to Neil Mohan, my bro. But what I'm saying is that she can still show great reciprocation, great desire, great conversation, and everything. You can enjoy it. But if you're not feeling it, get the F out of there, bro. Let her go do it with somebody else. Because if she's not attracted to you like that, then it is what it is. Move on to the next one who's going to show that for you. That's what that does when you cut a date early. Bro, if I'm bored, I'm out. I don't care. I don't care how good she smells, how good she look. I don't care. I'm out. I'm out because I know once you're treated like a king, you know exactly what that feeling is going to be like with women that's going to do it, and women will do it because, like we talked on the attraction and magnetism level, that's going to always happen. Those who want to show that 1,000. What's good? What's good, Zoro? How you feeling, man? Let me go ahead and read these comments. What's up? What's up? What's up? I purposely got an easy, low paying job since I'm by myself. So much easier. That's what's up, Rebel. I would rather you didn't fake it and waste my time if you already know we aren't compatible respectfully. Yes, exactly. Give it just exactly. Give it up. If there's and you should mention Maximum. Oh, okay, what's up? What's good, Maximum? Do you want me to I can call you Zoro if you want going forward. But it's great to see you. Thank you for coming by and stopping by. I appreciate your presence. But yeah, if I'm not, but that's what's important because you got see this is why people complain in dating and they're just sitting there across the table they're like this and like really oh you do like fishing wow no way and then she's like yeah I love fishing I love doing this and then he's like in his head or vice versa the roles are reversed she or he is like wow this is the best I can get huh I guess I just gotta go with the flow man. Oh my God, I was about to get so mad. Stop going with. See, what did I just talk about? The troublemakers. Do not go with the flow. If you're not feeling it, it's no compatibility. And guess what? Let's say she likes you. And if but you don't like her, you're not feeling it. Just like Zoramina said, get out of there. Do not waste her time. You're doing her a disservice and you're doing yourself a disservice because you in your mind, you're not first of all, you're not good enough. If you got to stay with something that you don't really want, okay? You're not good enough and you're basically wasting her time and what this is going to cause is resentment down the line with you and her and now she's going to feel like she's hurt and she's effed over. Why is she gonna be feel like she's hurt and effed over? Because you wasted her time with someone that she thought that liked her. I'm only with women that I want to be with and that want to be with me. That is not a hard concept. There's no. It is that what it is and how it's always gonna be. Nothing around that. Yeah, that's basically with anything. Don't go with the flow. If someone says no to an idea, that is a chance for 1,000. Who am I effing tonight? The world. I picked the world up and I'ma drop it on his fucking head. Who's getting fucked tonight? Who getting fucked? He telling Latino. Hey, yo, pause, Tommy. I think you're a dude, but you said, hey, man, I mean, I hope you don't, I appreciate the compliment, but hey, look, though, you know? Anyways, let women go if you're not feeling them, bro. All right? Because women will do that to you, or some women will continuously see. The thing is that when the are always reversed in certain ways. Women will keep you around because you're a certain way. Women and men will keep women around because they're a certain way. I think that this fits into the program for what it is. Let it go, bro. Let it go. And why this brings her up to your level, or just women in general, it brings them up to their level, is because you have some beliefs and standards. You got rules for yourself. You're not out here just letting things come in. You got to realize what it's like to be a gatekeeper of your reality, to be a king of your kingdom. Not even just in a physical sense, but in a mental sense, in a spiritual, in an emotional sense. I'm not out here just allowing anything just to come into my life just cause it looks good, just cause it sounds good. There gotta be more behind that. It gotta be more to what I see, more than meets the eye theory. What I say, same stuff. I'm not just allowing shit to come in just because. I'm not like that. I'm not a free floater in life. I'm a troublemaker. I'm an all star. But this is what occurs. You can't settle for less. There's no such, because if you settle for less in this physical realm, you're settling for less in your mental, in your emotional, and your spiritual. You're settling for less because you think that this is all you're believed to be. But this really goes hand in hand with your belief of your self value. Come on, man. Number 7, never engage in her interview questions. Right? That goes hand in hand with 6. But why I put this brings up to your level is because you tell her that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to talk about my job. I'm not here to talk about my family. I'm not here to talk about my past. I'm here to talk about right now, and I'm here to look at you. And you smell good too. What's that? What's that? You got, what's that, like blueberry smell? You got some pretty eyes. I'm just starting to notice. I'm not here for the interview. If I want to get interviewed, let me go ahead. Let me just go ahead to the next door. Actually, matter of fact, let me go. Can I get an owner? Can I get a job here? Why this brings her up to your level is because the way that I just made that example of bringing her into the present by flirting with her and noticing the smell, looking at her eyes, talking about her color. Why this brings her up to your level is because you're someone who is willing to be present rather than be so focused on the past or the future or so focused on other BS. And let's say she's still pushing the pen to be like, well, I want to talk about this. Well, this is what I don't want to talk about. But if that's what you want, you have a good one. I appreciate you. Because we're not doing that. The reason why we're not doing that is because it's your way or it's the highway, which is her way. Go have fun. Because you as a man need to know what it's like to have women be brought up to your level. Sometimes people say to you that you are not good enough, but everyone is good enough for them. Women, they want perfect men, or women, no one is perfect. That's true. No one is perfect. No one can be. But what is perfect is living. What is perfect is understanding yourself, your life, your behaviors, your attitudes. What's perfect is knowing that there's things to work on. What's perfect is just being able to breathe. But I know what you're saying though. But like this you know what? That's gonna be another bonus one, cause that was number 7. Never engage into her interview questions. All right, because you're the one. You're leading the situation. You're leading the conversation. This is what we doing. Come on, man. Bonus one. All right, I'm gonna add that. 7. Another way to bring women up to your level. This is a beautiful live, man. If you guys haven't hit the like button, please do. The amount of value that I provide on here, matching up with the views or the likes, it's there's no correlation to what the true value is and everything that's being said here. And the one thing that I truly do value, of course, I do love to see the numbers go crazy and shit. I value those who take the time out to listen and engage, or just listen and passing, or just keeping it by the end, because it's fly, and I appreciate that. What makes you think you know so much about women? Just experience, man. I mean, I still got a lot of learning to do, but experience, real life stuff, bro. But I'll never come on here and be like I'm a guru. I'm the end all be all ever, because I mean, there's more to it. But the thing is that, like, it's not even about women though. The part is it's about to have to be women. The thing is that we're talking about women. I think Tommy and Steven are best friends. Yeah, I'll get that. I mean, I get that a lot from people who have no game, people who don't experience women, who probably can get nothing in their life. I mean, most people that can say certain shit like that, I just think that they got some hidden animosity within their lives and in their mind. All this negativity, all that shit. Same person that called another man a pretty boy. Fuck is we got going on, man? Tommy, do me a favor and call up. I'm gonna give you one time. I'm gonna give you one time. I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Let's see. At 5, I'm gonna do at 5:11. Right, I'm gonna do 1 minute. which is gonna be like 65 on mine. If you do not call up, the number is right here, 424-850-0077. I'm not gonna trust you. I'm not gonna trust you. Why? Because you're another man coming into another man's life talking about that they're a pretty boy, which is pretty hay. You have no profile picture. You're hiding behind your screen. You've been giving an option, an opportunity to have a conversation to back up with what you're saying. I have a full channel with everything that I back up with what I say, and everything and all. If you're not gonna come on here to prove what you got to say, you're going back on what you said. You're calling me a fraud, but the true frauds are the one who are scared to back up with what they're saying. So there's an inconsistency in you, Tommy. You're not that guy. You will never be that guy. And I just want to let everybody know in here that this is what a fraud looks like. Is you, sir. You can how you gonna call somebody else, but when you're presented the opportunity to back up what you say, you can't do it. So now I'm gonna do you a favor, and I'm gonna X you out, and then we're gonna escort. Actually, Zormina, do you mind escorting or one of my mods just escort him out of here and do a 24 ban? Actually, matter of fact, because once this opportunity's over, and we might potentially see this loser in the future. So if I see you in the future, I'm no longer speaking to you unless you donate some money for your comment. Other than that, I'm out of here. And we don't give a fuck about shit like that. Motherfuckers just be wasting time, bro. All right, peace, rebel. Yeah, I think about the equality between men and women, but like you have to understand confidence for sure. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes. Welcome to our Star community. Hit the like button, subscribe, and enjoy your time. Yes. And I apologies for everyone who was wanting to learn and listen to what I was saying. But that was you reported his channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Nah, Eugene, that has to be Tommy's other account. Can someone look up at this thing? I think I'm God. Oh man, here we go. Here they come. He going to every single account and shit. Jesus, bro. Hey, you timed my boy Tommy out. Hey, listen, guys who do that, who try to follow and try to help their other friends, those are the guys who go into women's level. I call it how I see it. All right. Another the bonus one I was speaking on, right? Because I gotta go in a few. I gotta go in like about 20 minutes. Um, but what I was saying is that like gratitude, being grateful for life, being grateful for your day, being grateful for what you got going on, and why does this bring women up to your level? Is because there could be some women that don't are not necessarily full of gratitude or whatever the case is, but it brings a positive experience when women are in your presence, and not just women, but people just in general. You're seeing beautiful things that are something negative. Even this situation, I could have been a bit, I could have been negative. I could have, oh my God, they're so right. Like man, who cares? I don't give a damn about these people. But there's still a positive experience out of all this. There's something great. There's something amazing about this. Harold, what you got? What you gonna call in for? Number, and then the next bonus one, because I already talked about the Snapchat one. Please don't take a woman's Snapchat. Oh Jesus. Next one is gonna be tell her friends, tell her to leave her friends, and let's just get out of here. Now, why does this bring women up to your level? Because a lot of women are stuck with their friends. A lot of women are stuck with it. Oh, why'd you take your message back, Harold? I thought you was gonna prove me wrong. Ah, come on, bro. Oh man, fucking losers. Anyways, apologies to those who want to learn, but things have to be said. It has to be said. It has to be necessary. It has to be a necessary thing to say. But the reason is because when people come, I want this to be a lesson too. When people come at you a certain way, you can of course brush it by and ignore it, but never be afraid to say what's on your mind too. Never be afraid to also call out those who want to call you out. And you don't have to be, you don't gotta yell, you don't gotta be mad. You can tell it how it is, say it how it is, and read who the people are. But again, for the last bonus one, tell her to leave her friends and let's get out of here. A lot of women are glued to their friends. And sometimes too they're afraid to leave the pack because you probably got the mom friend or you got some of the friends that are like you got the strict friends. You got like the mom friend. Where do you think you're oh my god. You got the mom friend, the strict ones. You think, hey, where do you think you're going? What are you doing? Hey, you gonna buy all of us a drink? Or you gonna do it? Seen it there, been it there. Now, this can happen if a woman's super attracted to you, but the reason why I said this brings her to your level is because when you tell her this is what we doing, like tell your friends, and when she wants to do that, she's gonna go with it. She's gonna follow your lead. She's gonna fuck with it. I'd never entertain her friends. Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't entertain her friends at all. I don't even say. But there's a way to finesse it. Like there's a way to finesse it. Cause I got a video out about how to approach a friend group and talk to multiple women in the friend group, or how to deal with certain types of women that act a certain way. Because there some of them are most of the time women are always gonna have like that mom type, the strict friend, the one who's like who's not getting any dick, so like she gotta act a certain way and everything. Like she's gonna be a certain thing, so you gotta figure it out like how to finesse. It's all a finesse in the shit. But I mean, just for her in general, I say just tell her to leave her friends, and sometimes she will abandon her friends if she's that attracted. Or it doesn't have to happen all the time. Sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet or take the risk. Either way it goes, just do the thing, and I think it'll assist you further. But it's just like it brings you to your level because you're saying, "Let's get the fuck out of here. Come with me." You know what I'm saying? It is a bunch of leeches. Too, Rebel. I noticed like a lot of things and with women and shit, like a women friends. If the women if her friends aren't getting attention or they're not getting hit on, and no one's like feeling them and shit, oh, they're gonna be super salty. They're gonna be upset. Like I've been with women who get like who basically are the ones who get the most attention, the most compliments, and her friends are jealous about her, basically. And it gets crazy. Let's see. Like I have a bully who bullies me every day, so I literally said to him, "I don't want to talk to you." I mean, yeah. Just even if that, just hey, do something about it. Oh man, Stan, are you another buddy? Oh, Stan, did I hurt your feelings? Oh man. Listen, I think this is what I'm gonna do going forward. Like if any haters want to get my attention, just send some money in. I think that'd be the best for you. Cause other than that, I really don't care about what y'all got to say. I don't. I mean, they gotta be winners and losers. But anyways, that's gonna be my time, ladies and gentlemen. My name is All Star Izzy. To shine within is to shine without. Authenticity is the new sexy. There's gonna be a great chance. Not saying how much of a percentage, that I will go live later on again tonight. And if I do, we're gonna be chopping up some things. Just have a good conversation between us. But great conversation. That was my 7 ways to bring women up to your level. Now it's not about women. Remember, it is about you. It's about what you want to do. It's about how you want to move forward. It's about what you want to have going on for you. Remember, it all stems for you, and it always will be you, because everything is us. You can't blame no one else but you when it comes to you and your reality. That's how it's gonna go. I can't, Vaughn. Ellen Vaughn. I can't. But hey, if you subscribe, and if I see you, or if you have subscribed already, there's a potential I will in the next live. Okay. Let's see. That's why the Q1s grab a few of them before selecting their own. Yeah, it's one hat. What they all have 9 in their handler. Yeah, cause they're the same person, Zoro. They're the same person. Just report them. It's probably the same person, or it's just a whole bunch of like losers gathering around the campfire and shit. But we don't gotta worry about them, cause we're headed to the top of the building. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. It's your boy All Star Izzy. To shine within, to shine without. Remember, authenticity is the new sexy. Never forget that. Live life on your terms. Go and do what you want. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Zoro. Go do what you want, because listen, it's great to. Oh, you didn't have to get Zora out. No. You didn't have to get Zora out, Zora Mina. That's someone I know from before. That's someone I know. He was the one helping me to report the other ones, the other accounts coming. My apologies, Zora, if you're coming in and you're hearing this shit. Yeah. But anyways, always remember, when you follow your heart or your own drum, the beat of the drum, whatever the damn saying is, you will always be a troublemaker. So create, and not even create, just make trouble, because trouble will always be made. Because even if you're suppressing what you really want to do, you're causing trouble within yourself, in your internal world, and you will be disconnected from what you want and what you want to do. My name is All Star